Now, beginning with our top stories, the counting of votes for the Municipal Corporation of Delhi election has begun. In fact, it is a high-stakes battle for the civic polls where the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP face each other. The polls for the 250 wards in the national capital, remember, were held on 4th of December with about 50% voter turnout, and the fate of over 300 candidates is in the fray. The high-stakes civic polls largely seen as a three-way contest between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress. Remember, the exit polls have indicated that the AAP will clean sweep the civic polls. We have Shivangi on the ground joining us this morning. Shivani, good morning. Shivangi, how is it looking like? If you could once again talk to us about the key issues that people would, that were on the minds of people when they cast their votes on 4th of December.
A very good morning to you, Samiksha, and a very good morning to our viewers as well. Here in Republic TV, we are tracking the results of the MCD polls, which happened just a day or two back. There was a polling, and someone, in fact, would say that these are not state or national elections, but Samiksha, like you were saying, that these issues, when it comes to sanitization, when it comes to hospitals, when it comes to cleanliness, when it comes to garbage disposal, when it comes to air pollution, now these issues affect the life of a New Delhi citizen. Every day, day-to-day life, and that is why the elections of the MCD polls were extremely important. When the polling was happening, Samiksha, we spoke to a lot of people. They were talking about development, and one more issue which had come up was definitely cleanliness, garbage disposal. Now, both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP have been speaking about air pollution and, of course, landfills and garbage hills, which are seen in the outskirts of Delhi, which raises a lot of concern. Now, I'm outside the Aam Aadmi Party office right now, and the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP have been locked in a prestige battle when it comes to the MCD elections, going head-to-head with each other. The BJP has been in power in the MCD for more than a decade now, almost 15 years now. The Aam Aadmi Party wanting to make a dent. The Aam Aadmi Party already in the New Delhi government wanted to make a big dent in the MCD election. So this is going to be a very, very interesting battle which will play out. Now from 8 a.m. onwards, that is when the counting will start of the votes. And it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen today. Will the BJP be able to retain power once again, the MCD? Will Aam Aadmi Party make a considerable dent? That has to be seen today as a counting of votes starts, Samiksha.
Well, absolutely, Shivangi. And if you could talk to us more about the voter turnout as well, because we understand that the voter turnout was not as much compared to the 2017 civic polls.
Right, so the voter turnout usually in the MCD elections is not as much as the other elections like state elections or national elections. The voter turnout is considerably less in these kind of elections usually, Samiksha. But that also talks a little bit about, why it's important for everybody to come out and vote. The interesting thing is that when we talk about state elections, there was some urban apathy. When we saw Gujarat elections, there was some urban apathy. The voter turnout was not that high like it should be. It was somewhere around 45 to 50% in some of the places in Gujarat, especially Rajkot, where I was. The voter turnout was a little bit lesser than the national average when it comes to state and national elections here in MCD polls. And that is the reason why it's very important for everybody to come out and vote in large numbers. Even when I was at the polling station, we were at the Punjabi Bagh extension where I was with my camera person, and our colleagues were all over. In fact, in Delhi itself at the voting stations, we saw a lot of elderly and senior citizens come out in large numbers. Some of them had come out in wheelchairs, and we had made an appeal on Republic TV itself that everybody should come out in large numbers, especially the youth of a country should come out in large numbers, because when an election like this happens, this is a chance for them, for the people of India, for the people of Delhi, no matter which election it is, to make a difference. And if you want your issues to be addressed, they should come out in large numbers instead of not coming out and then complaining about it later on, Samiksha. So this time, of course, we're waiting. 8 a.m. is the time when the counting will start, Samiksha. We are tracking the story very closely here from ground outside the Aam Aadmi Party office.
Well, absolutely, Shivangi. And you know, when we talk about the civic polls this time around, it's been mired in controversies. If you can talk to us about those controversies, especially how the AAP as well as the BJP have been training guns at each other.
Absolutely, Samiksha. And we will try to go closer to the Aam Aadmi Party office while I speak to you about it. In fact, like we are telling you, and we have been talking about this before the MCD polls, a lot of controversies, which in fact, you know, had, like you said, mired. I would not say mired. It would rather be something which is, it's a bone of contention, of course. MCD polls being a bone of contention, Samiksha. So, of course, both the parties, BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party, were really competing now because these elections are that important. That is why we are covering it. Number one, the BJP had slammed the Aam Aadmi Party on issues of pollution. Air pollution, like I told you, viewers, is a very big point which is coming through right now. Air pollution being a very big attacking point for the BJP, for the Congress. So the BJP has been saying BJP is saying the Aam Aadmi Party, has not been doing much when it comes to Aam Aadmi Party has not been doing much when it comes to air pollution. Air pollution being a very big topic here in New Delhi. Every winter there's smog, and a lot of people face breathing issues because of air pollution and smog here. Of course, the Congress as well had done couple of very questionable moves. In fact, Jagdish Titler was roped in by the Congress, and Jagdish Titler is a 1984 rights accused. He was roped in by the Congress as a campaigner here. Now, the BJP has slammed the Congress for that as well, for roping in Jagdish Titler, Samiksha. So we saw a couple of controversies there play out. Manjinder Singh Sirsa had slammed the Congress for roping in Jagdish Titler. So we saw these controversies play out just ahead of the MCD elections. The Aam Aadmi Party, of course, always on a back foot right now because Satyendra Jain is in jail, right? And of course, Manish Sisodia, who's #1 accused in liquor gate. So a couple of controversies just ahead of MCD polls. So that really shows, Samiksha, and our viewers as well, this is a really high-pitched battle for Delhi's civic body.
Thank you for the moment. So, high-stakes battle in the national capital. The counting will begin in just a while from now, but definitely a lot of issues that are going to be on people's minds. And this, of course, that people considered while they cast their votes on 4th of December. In fact, talking about the civic issues which will, which were on people's minds, they were, of course, construction of roads. In fact, even cleanliness and even the landfill sites, which were the primary concerns of the people in the national capital, be it the management of water supply, drainage system, as well as the maintenance of roads as well. So a lot of issues that will be that are the talking points when we talk about those civic polls. The countdown, of course, has begun for the counting of votes. We'll get to know whether it's going to be the Aam Aadmi Party or the BJP. Remember, the BJP has been in power when it comes to the MCD polls for the last 15 years.